So Quincy Olivari, this is one of the more like inspiring stories when it comes to basketball over the last while. It really is. Like, there was such a cool story. How well he was playing. It looked like he could have made it in the NBA. Like, there's been a lot of things when it comes to Quincy. And he was really popular, especially because, heck, in the game where Bronny actually looked competent in preseason, Quincy looked exceptional. But as of right now, Quincy Olivari is without an NBA team after the Lakers waived him. Before we get on to that, though, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 9.2K by the end of the day, and we are exactly 2 subscribers off. So, as you guys can see right here, the LA Lakers have waived two-way guard Quincy Olivari. Olivari has averaged 17.2 points, including 40% from 3, 4.4 assists, and 4.4 rebounds for the South Bay Lakers. He's expected to draw interest in free agency. I really do. I really hope this kid gets picked up. Because, if anything, he was used as the poster boy for, like, why Bronny James isn't an NBA player. That's why a lot of people are using him for. But either way, even without that, he deserves to be there. Like, he was hooping in the G League. Someone said he's better than Bronny. Obviously. He's going to be a solid rotation player. I don't know, but he can shoot. Carving out more time for Bronny to have the ball in his hand. I don't know why they let him go. Like, he was on a two-way. Like, I know they obviously signed another two-way player, but is there a limit to two-ways? Or do you have to, like, either sign them fully or waive them by a certain time? Like, I don't know. It's an interesting one. He's better than Bronny, but he somehow got waived. Lakers poor ownership. Bronny sells jerseys. Are you familiar with business? Bronny James made more money before the end of December off jersey sales, and the Lakers have to pay his father for the year, which is fair. And it is such a weird one because it would be cool if he goes to the Warriors. Am I right in saying that Quincy Olivari has signed with Under Armour? I think he might have, but it was such a cool story, and like it's gotten enough traction that you're now looking at Sports Illustrated saying the Lakers fans are upset with the team's new move. On Wednesday they beat Miami, and they signed Trey Jemison III. We want Quincy back, and waiving Quincy but still employing Gabe Vincent. Honestly, with the way Gabe Vincent has been playing, like, there's very few arguments for putting Bronny James on the floor in an NBA game. The way Gabe Vincent's been playing might be one of them. Like, that's genuinely it. The way Gabe Vincent might be playing could be the only argument, the literal only argument for ever getting Bronny in is how bad Gabe Vincent's been. But again, we've seen Gabe Vincent start in an NBA Finals, so he at least has some, like, historical precedent to go on for why he's been on the floor. But it is a fact, though, that this is that if all was fair, if this was a pure meritocracy and it wasn't a business, Quincy Olivari would be a player for the Lakers. And I think that he's not like a jersey seller, but he's a big name. I think when it comes to the Golden State Warriors, if you can sign him, he'll sell. I think he will. I genuinely think he'll sell. He'll sell jerseys. But like you can see here, but they kept Bronny. Fans furious as the Lakers waive Quincy Olivari. I think it's a lot hard. It's harder to cut Bronny because he's on that 4-year guaranteed deal anyway. And look, I think they're going to keep Bronny James as long as LeBron is in the NBA. And look, I'm just saying this right now. They're going to have Bryce James. If LeBron James says he's going to play for next year and the year after, Bryce James will be on the Lakers. Bryce James is not a Division I college basketball player. Bronny James was. In Bronny's defense, Bronny was like, if his name wasn't Bronny James, he's still a 3-star recruit. The problem is, like, if Bryce James his name was not Bryce James, he wouldn't even be getting on the court for Sierra Canyon. I know, he'd be playing a few minutes. He might be like a low-level D2 guy. Maybe a D3 guy. Like, that's Bryce James. But you better believe Bryce James is also going to be an NBA player. Bryce will be one and done and play in the NBA if LeBron James is still there at this stage. But yeah, I hope he lands on his feet, and I think he will. Like, there are very few people or players that people rally around as much as Quincy. Because a lot of people, even in preseason, the big reason why people were rallying around Quincy was because people could see it with their own eyes. And they were like, this guy is clearly better than Bronny James. But Bronny James is like on the roster, and this guy is a two-way. And one of the big things is he at least got his first NBA bucket. He at least got a bucket in the NBA. Like, there is a lot of good things when it comes to Quincy, and he's well known. Like, there are very few, like, you can be known by association. It's the same in the WNBA. Like, players that play well beside Caitlin Clark or play well against Caitlin Clark become more well known. And that's obviously the case again when it comes to everything in basketball. If you're playing beside LeBron James and you're even fine, you're going to be more well known than a player that's pretty fine playing beside Zach LaVine. It is just an all around not great situation, but at the end of the day, like, look, basketball is a business. Players get cut, players get waived, players that shouldn't be in the league stay in the league. And I've said it with Bronny James, that at this stage, Bronny James is literally just there to help LeBron. Like, LeBron is talking about how much better it makes him feel having his kid on the road there for everything. That's what he's there. That is literally what he is there for. He is LeBron's. He's there as it will make LeBron happy. And the Lakers pretty much have said as much, which is completely fine. You know what? I actually have no issue with that. But I don't think we see Bronny playing much in the G League anymore. Like, the Lakers have realized that, yeah, Bronny James is just not him. He's just not that guy. So rather than trying to develop him into a player he's never going to be, why not just have him with the main team? He seems like a nice guy. The players like him. So we're going to be seeing, hopefully a bit more Bronny James stuff. A bit less of the Bronny James stuff on social media, because that's what he's there for. He's there for vibes. And to be fair, there's been plenty of NBA players that have been there for vibes before. Not many. Just this is the first time it's been a kid there for vibes because his dad's on the team. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 9.2k by the end of the day. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.